Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike. It is the 2nd of November. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and we are here to go through copy trading on GateIO. What we are going to do today, if you let me start the timer, there we go. We're going to spend an hour going through all things to do with copy trading, both on GateIO and an understanding of what copy trading is. And that is why we are here today. So we're going to take you through the GateIO news and the announcement about the copy trading on GateIO. We're going to talk about copy trading. We're going to talk about our copy trading and what we use or what we like to use. We're going to talk about the top traders on GateIO, what you should really be doing there, what you should be looking at. We're going to talk about what copy trading is, the definition of it. We're going to talk about the pros and cons of copy trading, and then we're going to recap it and go over it again on GateIO. Remember, if you are new here, say hello in chat. Let me know you are watching, and let me know if you have any questions as we go, because sometimes these types of things can be difficult to understand. We talked about startups. We've talked about startup mining on GateIO, and it's always one of those things. It's very difficult to understand on your own, and sometimes it's a lot easier just to watch an old man with a bald head and a grey beard talk you through something. So that's what we're going to try and do. As I said, we have an hour. I hope that you can all hear me today. I hope I am coming through loud and clear. Good morning, Danny and Hidden Agendas. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope this will be as educational and informative as possible. So the first thing we are going to do is hopefully we are going to bring up the GateIO article and talk you through that to start with. This is just the countdown. While you are here, I suppose we should also mention, if you're watching on GateIO, you're already on GateIO. If you're not and you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Catch Up, there is a link on YouTube that will take you through to GateIO. It is a referral link. You don't have to use it. You can go straight to GateIO yourself. Two things you need to do on GateIO. The first one is you need to sign up, do your KYC. And the second thing you need to do is you need to follow Crypto Warehouse on GateIO. We have somewhere in the region of 2,200 followers on GateIO. We're always trying to build up those numbers, so make sure to give us a follow. We stream pretty much Monday to Friday on GateIO with the news, and then we do specials normally on a Saturday. Let me turn some of these noises off. There we go. So this is the article from the end of June. So this is a fairly new project. This is something that's only been live on GateIO for a couple of months. Dear GateIO users, to further enhance your experience and trading efficiency during live streams, the Gate Live copy trading function has officially launched. Watch live streams, follow crypto analysts, trade strategies, and place orders with one click. Get started today. So this is the point of this stream. When you watch GateIO streamers, you will actually be able to copy trade them in everything that they do, as long as they have copy trading turned on, which we do have. Copy trading is a function that allows users to view and quickly follow the trading strategies shared by streamers during live streams, such as, of course, ourselves. So what this means is if we live stream and we say during the live stream that we are going to go and long Bitcoin or go and buy a position in Bitcoin, if you copy trade us, and we'll go into this in a bit more depth later on, if you copy trade us with say $100 and we have a portfolio of $1,000 and we put 10% of our portfolio into longing Bitcoin, you will put 10% of your portfolio into longing Bitcoin if you are copy trading our futures. If you're just copy trading our spot, then we would buy 10% of our portfolio in Bitcoin, which would be $100. You would copy that with $10 of your $100. So it's based on percentages, not amounts. But we'll get into all of that. So this is copy trading users instructions. Users may select the appropriate type of copy trading based on your risk tolerance and financial situation. Currently supported options include spot, futures, future copy trading, and bots. Users can view and manage their current orders at any time in the assets section. So again, copy trading on GateIO is something you can turn on and you can turn it off. So if you decide to copy trade me and I have a stinker of a week and I'm down 15%, you can go and cancel all of those trades and you can go and trade out of all the positions that I've been putting. This isn't a one and done. This is something you can jump on and off to at any point you want. Please be aware that copy trading carries high risks. Users should make investment decisions based on their risk tolerance. Live streams only represent the streamer's personal views and not GateIO's official stance. GateIO advises users to be aware of market risks and invest cautiously. What does that mean? Very simply put, if we decide to go long on Bitcoin and you're copying our futures and, for example, Kamala Harris wins and the market's correct to the downside and we get liquidated, you would also get liquidated. If Bitcoin retraces 10% because of a black swan event, then your portfolio would also be down. Your Bitcoin element of your portfolio would also be down 10%. So this is very straightforward. These are the steps that you have to follow. Now, I am supposed to put this into chat, which I am going to do now. If you give me a second. This is the article that you can go and have a read of. I have just pasted it into chat, so you can go and have a read of this. I don't have to read every single element of this. This is just so you can go through it. And this is the element about the fact that we get commission if you copy trade us. So again, that's something you need to be aware of. We are not doing this for free, but conversely, we are not asking you to take on the risk of following us directly. Part of this stream today is we're going to show you the top copy traders to follow. And of course, if you follow them and if you make a profit, they will of course get commission from it as well. So this stream is not just about following us, it is also about following the best performing streamers and the best performing people on GateIO, because at the end of the day, what I care about is you making money. I don't care about making a few dollars here or there. I care about you guys, and that's always something close to my heart. We're never going to come on here and try and tell you to do something that we wouldn't do ourselves. So that's basically the article that we need to go through. On here, there is a lot to get through. I'm just keeping a track of time to make sure we don't run out. In fact, what I am going to do is I am going to try and pin that post. You give me a second. I should be able to pin it. Actually, I can't pin it because, anyway, it's there, it's in chat. You can go and have a look at that later on. What we're going to go do now is have a look at the copy trading element of GateIO. After that, we're going to go and have a look at the pros and cons of copy trading. We're going to have a little bit of a chat about copy trading in general, what we think about it, and my personal experiences with copy trading. So the first thing you need to be aware of, let me make sure I follow this correctly. Let's start with this one. We're going to jump around a little bit. So from our side, okay, this is our copy trading account. As you can see, it is 000. We have not started it yet, but the Oracle will start to do some copy trading on here probably within the next 3 or 4 days, maybe even Monday itself. So he will be in here. Now, one of the things to bear in mind with copy trading is there is more than one type of copy trading. So you can see across the top here, we have total assets, we have futures copy trading, we have spot copy trading, and then we have spot lead trading. And then at the end, you can see cumulative profit and loss. So there is more than one way of copying us. Spot is literally buying the asset and holding the asset and selling, hopefully at a profit. That's spot. Futures is also where we would look to do leverage trades, 5x, 10x trades on maybe some of the meme coins listed on GateIO, maybe some of the projects that we think are going to have a good November or a good December. So it's all about trying to pick the best times to copy trade on spot, the best time to copy trade on future. My personal opinion of all copy trading, spot is the safest one for you. So if we have a spot copy trading account, you can copy that element on its own. You don't have to copy our futures. You don't have to copy our futures or spot leads or anything like that. You just have to copy the copy trading spot. that's the only one you have to copy. So this is what we would do down here. We can obviously move our funds across from our spot account today, put them into here, and then we can start to trade. Now then, that's what we're going to start to do. So if you do want to copy traders on GateIO, we are going to be starting it very soon. And I'm going to make an announcement in our Telegram group about this. Hopefully the Oracle will be taking charge of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and put an amount of money in here which we think is applicable to everybody else. What I mean by that is we are not going to put $10,000 in here. We're probably going to start with something very small, maybe $100, maybe $200. Once that is in there, what we would suggest you do is match us or go in with half. So if we put $100 in, you go in with 50. If we go in with $200, we'd recommend going in with $100. That is it. Do not go big on this. Wait and see the results first. At the end of the day, the objective of copy trading is to simply passively follow the trades that the Oracle does. If the Oracle gets it right, you win. If the Oracle gets it wrong, you lose. However, the Oracle very recently has been getting things a lot more right than everybody else. He did call 69.7 when we were over 72,000. He has proven to be correct. He would have shorted Bitcoin. He would have probably sold Bitcoin at $72,000 in spot and bought it back this weekend. So that's our own copy trading account. We are going to go live with this soon. I will make the announcement in Telegram, and I will make the announcement probably on X as well. And I will probably announce it on the live streams so you can come and get involved. Now then, let me go back in here. I have got a poll question of the day out there. Have you ever used copy trading? 67% have said yes, 33% have said no so far. So then, what is this? This is the copy trading section of GateIO. Now, there is multiple different ways of doing this. I'm just going to see if I can show you where it is. There we go. So under copy, you have futures, spot, and bot copy trading. So you can copy trade bots as well as individuals. But first up, we're going to look at the spot trading, which is this one. Okay, that's the one we're on now. Now, there are 74,300 copiers. In total, they have made $2.1 million in return. You can copy trade or you can be a lead trader. Obviously, we would recommend you to be a copy trader. Down here, you can see the best performing traders based on multiple different elements. So you have a 30-day return via percentage. You have a 30-day return based on some other element, and then you have 30-day assets under management. Okay, if we go to 30-day return percentage, you will see the people and what they have made over the last 30 days in a percentage. So you can see the likes of Wang, Crypto Arabia, Forex, Crypto, Rookie Trade, Little Whale, Coin Circle Fighter. You can also see down here the drawdowns. You can see the keywords associated with them. So this one is a short-term, high frequency and aggressive. This one is short-term, low frequency and conservative. So they all have different keywords associated with their copy trading. And what you would do is simply go in here, pick the amount you want to invest. You can see the number of copiers, the number of days, and the assets under management. That is the same for all of them. You can see here, no copiers on this one, but again, you can go and put what you want in there. Now, all of our USD is currently locked up in the Earn program, which I think is paying at the minute about 12%. So all of our funds are in there, but what we will be doing is obviously creating our own copy trade. Just trying to see if there is an example, maybe of somebody who we can go and show you that has a return. Let's have a look. Can we click on any of these? There we go. Right, so if we look at this one for assets under management, hopefully we will see. Here we go. So we have BullFighter with $58,000 of assets under management. If we click on this, we get taken to the BullFighter's account. Now you will see here that there are 11 copiers. He has a maximum capacity of 250. He's been live for just under 8 months, 236 days, 10% profit sharing with him. He is Maple HFT review. Oh no, there is, that's his feed. Okay, so this is his trading metrics down here. Here are his orders. So you can see the average buying price of ETH, he is down. Pixel, he is down. There's lots of red trades, but these are the old trades. You can see the ones that are closed and the profits that he has made from recent times. So you've got the average buying price of Sol, the sell price of Sol, and the return amount. Now, these are all based on the profits that he has made. These are the individuals that have followed and the profits that they have made. So it's very easy to see. You can look at it in any metric you want. You've got the return in percentage. You've got the return in the physical amount. So these are the people that you should be looking at over here. He's had 13 trades, the last 13 trades. He's had 13 wins and 13 trades. So he is a 100% success. You can see the market preferences over here. He trades Solana, which is 30% of his trades. You've got ADA, you've got Maple, and you've got a few others. So he has his own preferences. Now we can go back out and we can have a look at, say, Crypto Copy, for example, just to give you a comparison to BullFighter. He has a maximum of 100 copiers, of which 47 have been filled. He shares 10% of his profits, 393 days. So this one has been live for over a year. He is long-term, low frequency and conservative. And down here, you can see that he has not made any trade. He is a buy and hold. Okay, so if we go to all, it only goes back. There we go. So you can see he is looking at holding all of these assets for the long term. We can go and have a look at the orders and finished. So you can see that he has been in profit on Bitcoin. He has been on profit on CSIX, on ETH, on Mina. And you can see the copier profits in there. So you can see the amount of money that people have made out of this as well. So this is what you do. Now you can go here, you can press the copy button under this trader. You put in the amount you want to copy. You can have the copy method. You can have the limit per transaction. It's all there, all fairly straightforward for you to understand. Okay, so that's what you have to do. You can go and look at the traders. There's multiple ways of looking at them. You've got the nice snazzy graphics way of looking at them, which is this, and then you have the chart. So this is really the types of people that you can go and copy and you can trade on GateIO. And one of the things that I want to mention on here is the fact that although there are multiple traders on here, one strategy is not to copy one copy trader, okay? There are going to be times where you, say, for example, copy Crypto Copy. Now, as you can see, long-term, low frequency, and conservative. If you are somebody that wants to look at getting some kind of edge or some kind of lead on these, you want to be looking at somebody who is short-term, high frequency, and aggressive, which would be Sir Grey Wolf. So if we go to Sir Grey Wolf, for example, this is somebody that might do a lot more trades. Now, they've got 87 out of 500 in total. There is their percentage return. You can see they've had 335 people copy them in the past. We can go to the breakdown. You can see the orders. You can see the copier's profits down here and everything else you need to see. So basically, what I would recommend you do A tip would be to find 3 copy traders. If you have $1,000, for example, I would put $350 into each, and that's how I would copy trade using GateIO. That's what you want to do. Good morning, Solo Sky. So they are the top traders on GateIO. We obviously are going to start copy trading ourselves over on here. Probably once I've spoken to the Oracle, we're going to probably set that up and get that up and running. And we are going to be probably trading on a daily, sorry, not on a daily, on a weekly basis. So we will not fall into high frequency or low frequency. We'll probably be medium frequency, and we will probably be conservative, more than aggressive is what I would say. So we're not going to be trading too much into micro caps. We'll probably trade the narratives of the markets. That includes trading the likes of Bitcoin over the election. After the election, we'll be looking at potentially selling tops. Maybe if we get a top in December, aiming to buy tokens for December, selling then, waiting for a correction, buying back in and doing those kind of things. So we might become a cross between a high frequency trader now and then a low frequency trader in January, picking back up in February. That would be our strategy that we're looking to do. But you can see all the traders on there and how they work. And that really is it for the spot traders. Now, remember up here, we have 2 different types of traders. We have the spot, and then we have the futures traders. Now, futures traders are a bit different. They are going to be working in different types of leverage. You can see on here the difference is Edward Eric and Warrior Kevin BTC. You see there in red, they've got high leverage. What does that mean? It means the chances are, if there is a correction to the downside and they have long Bitcoin, they could get liquidated. And if they get liquidated, you could also get liquidated. So this is far more high risk than copy trading. Spot trading is you buy the asset, you hold the asset, you sell the asset. Futures that involves leverage can involve higher returns, also higher risk. You need to be aware of that. Now, on here again, we can go and have a look at the different layouts to see asset under management. If we click the right way, so you will see that this one here has got $194,000. They have 807 copiers out of 1,000. They are live for just under 2 months, but you can see the returns. Now this is Cold Moon Purple Pavilio. Maybe it's Pavilion, cut off. Now they claim to be long-term, low-frequency, conservative, low leverage, and prudent positions. Okay, that's what they claim to be. Down here, you can see what they are trading in, which is basically Bitcoin, FTT, which is the FTX token, ETH, Jasmy, and then a small percentage in others. So they're trading the large caps, Bitcoin and Ethereum. FTT has been a great coin to leverage over the last couple of months. The coin is pumped. You can get in with your high leverage positions and make a massive return on them. Jasmy has not performed too well, but still hasn't performed too badly. You can see 168 trades, 163 wins, 5 losses, average profit 9, average loss minus 19. Last traded the 1st of November, which was only yesterday. So this is a very active trader. This is somebody who has been live for just under 2 months, but they've already gained 807 followers. So what I would say about this is, we've looked at copy. Copy had people that had 50, 60, 30 copiers. Futures, which is higher leverage, higher returns, higher risk, 807 copiers. So more people on GateIO are clearly interested in the returns, which they're accepting higher risks in doing so for. So 807 copiers, you would add yourself to this. Now remember, when it gets to 1,000, that's it. It's closed. You are no longer able to copy Cold Moon after that. But again, this is something that you need to decide what you want to do. If you're going to go into copy somebody who is in futures, please bear in mind that you are going to be taking on more risk than if you go for spot trading. That's the difference, okay? So that's the second one, which is futures copy trading. Now, the next one down is the bot copy trading, okay? Now, this is a bot. This is not an individual like you or I. This is a bot. Standing on the shoulders of giants, playing with intelligent quantification. Nice terms. 3.44 billion total bot funds. 70,908%. Today's top perform. Now, going down here, we can see the returns of these over the last few days based on lots of different things. Let's go back up a second. Let's go to the leaderboard. Trending strategies top 10, popular traders top 10, and then you can see the returns down there. There are 8,338 copies of crypto mat, 8,260. So bots appear to be the place that you can go. But I mean, look at some of the returns. They're absolutely astronomical. Futures gold is, futures grid is the bot type over there. And again, these are all leveraged bots. So we can create a bot. It shows you over here how to create your bot. Spot grid, futures. Remember, spot grid is the safest play of all of these, because spot is buying the asset and holding the asset. As I keep saying, futures is higher risk, higher reward. You can get liquidated, which means you can lose all of your funds. Please be aware of that. It is very important. And again, so you can go and create your own bot. You can go and have a look at the bot pools. You can see what markets they're taking part in. So you can see GOAT, Doge, Radium, MAGA would not be a bad call given the election is only 3 days away. We've got Storage, Safe, Bitcoin is down here. What else do we have that we recognize? FTT is down here again. So there's plenty. Mu, one of our favorite coins, as you can see, we advertise that over there. So Mu is another one that you can go and look at. And again, you can copy multiple strategies. You don't have to copy one. There is no golden rule to say, as I said, you've got $1,000. You could break it up into 5 $200 amounts. You could go and copy 2 spot traders. You could go and copy 2 futures traders, and you could go and copy a bot, or you could copy 5 bots. You could go and allocate different amounts to different strategies. So for example, you could go heavy on a Bitcoin bot and put $600 into that. You could then go for Ethereum and Solana and put $150 each into that. And then you could go for something like Mu and put $100 into that. So copy trading doesn't have to be one, it can be many, and it can also be in spot, futures, and bots. I think that's pretty much it from here. Let me go and check. Top traders, copy trading. I think we've pretty much covered all of that off, and then we've gone through the news. So that's it from there. We will come back to this. We will come back to this in a minute. But what I want to do now for the second half of the show is basically take you through a little bit of the background of copy trading. I've got an article about the pros and cons. I've also got this article here from Wikipedia to kind of explain what it is. And then also, I'm going to give you my personal experience of copy trading. So, what is copy trading? It enables individuals in the financial markets to automatically copy positions opened and managed by other selected individuals. Okay? Unlike mirror trading, a method that allows traders to copy specific strategies, copy trading links a portion of the copy trader's funds to the account of the copied investor. Any trading action made thenceforth by the copied investor, such as opening a position, assigning a stop loss, and taking profit orders, or closing a position, are also executed in the copy trader's account according to the proportion between the copied investor's account and the copy traders. So, once again, If the copy trader has $100,000 and you have $100 and they open a 1% position in Bitcoin, they will put $1,000 into that Bitcoin position. You would also copy the 1% trade and put $1 of your money into that trade. That is it, okay? So it's based on a percentage, it's not based on a fixed amount. Obviously, if it was based on a fixed amount and you've got $100 and he puts $1,000 into that trade, all of your $100 will go into the same trade. That's not how it works. It's based on percentages, okay? That's important to know. You do not need to match the copy trader's funds. You do not need to put in $10,000 if he's got $10,000 or she's got $10,000. You can put in $100 and they might have $1 million. But if he puts 10% of that trade, of 10% of that into a trade, you would also put 10% of yourselves, your own funds into that, and that would be $10. It's very simple. Now, the copy trader retains the ability to disconnect copy trades and manage them themselves. That's also important to know. If your copy trader goes heavy on Bitcoin and puts 100% of their funds into longing Bitcoin and you don't agree, you can disconnect from that copy trader and you can sell your position in Bitcoin at any time. You are not locked in to copy trading with anybody on GateIO or anywhere else. They can close the copy relationship altogether, which closes all copied positions at the current market price. Copied investors, who are called leaders or signal providers, are often compensated by flat monthly subscription fees on the part of a trader. In this instance, on GateIO, you are rewarded by a percentage of the trading fees. So if you pay 10 cents in a trading fee, the copy trader would get 4 cents and GateIO would get 6. So that's how these copy traders are rewarded. Again, if we have Crypto Warehouse has its own copy trade account on GateIO and we do $1,000 of trades and that accounts for, let's say, $10 worth of trading fees, we would get $4 from that. They would get 6. So that's roughly how it works. The percentages are going to be different, but that's roughly how it works. We get 40% of the trading fees, not 40% of your funds. Popular investors may earn up to 100% spread rebate on their personal transactions. The reward schemes serve to stimulate traders to allow others to monitor and copy their trades instead of trading privately. Copy traders has led to the development of a new type of investment portfolio, which some industry insiders called people-based portfolios or signals portfolios, borrowing the terminology of the popular MetaQuotes signal marketplace. Also, I've seen it called social trading as well. That's another name I've seen for it. I'll go into my personal experience of this in a minute. While followers do not pass capital into the accounts of the signal providers, the latter operate as portfolio managers de facto, as they have indirect control over a portion in the capital of the signal followers. Therefore, social trading networks provide an innovative framework for delegated portfolio management. We don't need to go into the history. This is not relevant. We don't need to go into a study either. But suffice to say, copy trading is something which has been around for some time. If we go down here to have a look at this, we could probably see it started 2005. So it's been around for nearly 20 years. That is pretty much all you need to know. It's not a new thing. And I have had experience with copy trading from my personal experience. As I say, we're going to go into that in a little bit. What we're going to do, we're going to look at the next article. I'm going to go through the entire thing once again so you understand how it works. And then I'm going to give you my conclusions on it. We do still have 25 minutes left. We still do have time to get through all of this. So then, the question you've got to ask yourself is, should you copy trade? Okay? And that is not a question I can answer. I can't sit here and say to you, you need to go and copy trade. It's not what I'm here for. My advice is to listen to what I'm saying, listen to the pros and cons, listen to what's happened with me in the past, and then make your own decisions, okay? I can only give you as much information in the 1 hour that I've got as possible for you to make your own decisions. However, I believe personally that there is some merit to copy trading, and we're going to get onto that in a minute. So the pros and cons of copy trading. Is it the right strategy for you? Let's make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. In recent years, copy trading has emerged as a popular strategy in the financial markets, offering individuals the opportunity to replicate the trades of experienced investors automatically. While copy trading can provide several benefits, it also comes with its own set of challenges and considerations. In this article, we'll explore the pros and cons, and that's why I have pulled this up. Rather than me sitting here and giving you my pros and cons, I'd rather show you somebody else's pros and cons, because again, I don't want this to be an echo chamber where you're just listening to my opinion and my opinion is all that matters. I'd rather take my pros and cons and give them credence by showing you somebody else's, which will align with mine. So first of all, the pros of copy trading. Accessibility. One of the major advantages of copy trading is accessibility. Even individuals with limited knowledge of the financial markets can participate by simply copying the trades of experienced traders. Absolutely agree. Time saving. Copy trading eliminates the need for extensive market research and analysis, as trades are executed automatically based on the actions of expert traders. This can save time for busy individuals who lack the time to actively manage their investments. Again, solidly agree with that statement. Diversification. Copy trading allows investors to diversify their portfolios by following multiple traders across different asset classes and strategies. I have literally said the same thing 5 minutes ago when going through the copy traders we have just looked at. This diversification can help spread risk and reduce the impact of market volatility on overall returns. Finally, learning opportunity. For novice traders, copy trading can serve as a valuable learning opportunity. By observing the strategies and decision-making processes of successful investors, individuals can gain insights into effective trading techniques and risk management practices. Totally agree. Now then, they are, I would say, the four main ones. Time saving and diversification. They are the two of the four that for me are absolutely critical to looking at the benefits of copy trading. Okay, so if you're going to pick anything out of that, it's saving time and diversifying your portfolio. What I mean by that is, if you listen to Crypto Warehouse quite a lot, which I know a lot of you do, what do we always tell you to do? We tell you to go heavy on Bitcoin, heavy on Ethereum, heavy on Solana, heavy on the top 20 coins. That's what we always try and do. Why? Because they inherently contain less risk than a $10 million project, $10 million coin. Also, the returns will be more conservative. So you might see 4 to 10x's amongst the coins that we suggest to you. If you go further down the line, you might see 50x's. Now, if you've got a $10,000 portfolio and you put $9,000 into what Crypto Warehouse suggests, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, AVAX, TON, Tron, whatever it might be, okay? And then I say to you, take 5 or 10% of your portfolio and go and gamble it, okay? Because you're going to want to gamble, you're going to want to buy meme coins, you're going to want to go and try leverage, whatever it might be, but you haven't got the time. You could go to GateIO, you could go to futures copy trading, and you could pick 2 or 3 of your favorite copy traders from there and invest that $1,000 with those $350 into your 3 favorite strategies. And again, we'll go back over them in a minute. You might want a high leverage Bitcoin trader, a high leverage Ethereum trader, and a high leverage meme coin trader. They might be your 3 picks. Now, if you came back to me and said, listen, Mike, I've gone for high leverage copy trading. I'm not going to turn around to you and say it's a terrible thing to do. I'm going to turn around and say, well, what percentage of the portfolio have you put into that? If you turn around to me and said 5 or 10%, I'd be like, fine. If that's your gamble, that's your gamble. And it's a more educated gamble than you randomly picking 3 meme coins. Of course, we give you Mew, we give you Mog, we give you PopCat, we give you Brett, we give you the meme coins that we think are going to do well. These traders have way more time to look at that kind of stuff than we do. They might have moved out of PopCat because it's done a 3x. They might have moved out of Mew because it's done a 150x. They might have moved into Mog because it's only done a 25x. They have the time to do that. And you have diversified your portfolio by allocating some of your funds to them. And they are going to completely outperform our conservative portfolio. Absolutely. If Bitcoin does a 4x from here, we're at $200,000. If Ethereum does a 4x from here, it's at $10,000. I'm not seeing much higher returns than those. But you've got $350 into somebody who's done a 10x long on Bitcoin. So that 4x is now a 40x. That Ethereum move is now a 40x. Those meme coins might do 500x, 300x, 100x, whatever it might be. But along the way, you're going to have losses as well as wins. You know, Gotus, Maximus might do another 100x, but Brett might do nothing and actually go down, and you'll lose 10% of that portfolio. But it doesn't matter because you're still making 100x on GOAT, for example. So again, the pros are that you can take a moon bag portion of your funds, not a moon, that's the wrong word, a YOLO bag, 5 or 10%, and say, I haven't got the time to go and do this. I'm going to go and put it into copy traders. And then off you go. And then I'm not going to be mad with you because A, it's your money. You can do what you want with it. But B, if you come back to me and say, like I just said, I've put $500 into these copy traders and I've done that alongside my conservative portfolio, I'll be like, fine. If that's your gamble, that's your gamble. Okay. So they're your pros. Now we're going to go on to the cons. Risk of loss. While copy trading can offer the potential for a profit, it also carries inherent risks. Investors may incur losses if the traders they are copying experience a downturn in performance or make unsuccessful trades. Limited control. Copy trading involves relinquishing control over investment decisions to the traders being copied. This lack of control may be a concern for some investors who prefer to have direct oversight of their trades and portfolio. Costs and fees. Some copy trading platforms charge fees or commissions for the services, which can eat into potential profits. Additionally, investors may incur additional costs associated with spreads, slippage, and other trading expenses. So, for example, if they long and use leverage, there's additional fees on that as well. And over-reliance on others. Relying solely on the expertise of others without developing one's own trading skills can be a drawback of copy trading. Investors may become overly dependent on the performance of the traders they are copying and fail to deliver a deeper understanding of the markets. Now, I don't want to sound overly bullish on copy traders. I want to try and be neutral and portray this information to you. The biggest one out of all of these is risk of loss. Everything else is minor and can be managed. Risk of loss is the big one. If you put $350 into copy trading a meme, high leverage meme trader, the chances of him going to zero are probably about 60 to 70%. That's your risk. In crypto in general, you never put more money in than you're willing to lose. In copy trading, high risk plays, that's even more the case. That's why we talk about taking a percentage of your portfolio to do copy trading with, not all of it. So, the strategy I laid out before we were talking about the pros. You have $10,000. You don't want to gamble. You take $500 because you want to YOLO into memes or YOLO into leverage plays, but you don't have the time. You would pick 2 copy traders or futures traders and put $250 in each, for example. That ticks off the risk of loss because it's only 5% of your portfolio. The limited control becomes irrelevant because it's a small element of your portfolio. The costs and fees is important. Okay, you can, somebody makes 15% on a trade, you might end up paying a third of that in fees. That's something to bear in mind. Over reliance on others, relying on the expertise of others. Again, for me, that only matters if you only use copy trading. Okay, and that's not what we would advocate on here. You use copy trading for what it is meant for. And that is, if we go back up, remember, the pros and the cons can be intermingled. So time saving is a pro. I wouldn't call it lazy or over reliance on others. I would say, do I know everything about every coin in every market? No, I don't. And I would never tell you that I do. If you come to me and say, I've heard of this meme coin, what do you think about it? I'll go and have a look. Does that mean I am going to know everything about that coin? No, but I can go and look at it. You might say, right, well, Mike can't keep up with all the meme coins. Mike can't keep up with all the AI tokens. So I'm going to go and find a copy trader for AI and a copy trader for meme coins. And I'm going to put $200 into each, $100 into each, whatever it might be. And that would be your decision. And that would be a logical decision to make. Okay? Now, again, the best thing to understand, I've only got 14 minutes left. Okay, right, let me move back to the website for a second. And let's go back to spot trading for a second. Okay, let's go back in here. Now, is that going to load? Yes, there we go. Okay, so I'll go over my experience and then I'm going to do a recap of this. So way before crypto, I used copy trading. I used copy trading for stocks and shares. And I wanted to have commodities in my portfolio. Gold, silver, oil. Didn't have the time to do the research on those. I went and found a commodities trader and put a percentage of my funds with them. I wanted a tech copy trader, somebody that invested in Apple, Microsoft, Google, Tesla, whatever it might be. I went and copied them. Okay. Now, for argument's sake, I had $1,000. I put $250 into gold and silver and oil, $250 into the high risk tech stock plays, and then the other $500 I traded myself. But I didn't really trade myself. It was maybe 1 or 2 trades a week. Now, what some of these copy traders can do and will do in the future is they will probably do weekly updates. So what would happen is every Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock, the commodities copy trader and the tech stock copy trader would both put out videos or live streams. And I would go and listen to the logic behind their decision making. And I would probably agree with it because they know what they're talking about. So for me, copy trading fills a gap in your portfolio if you are time poor. Okay, you can be asset rich. You can have $1 million in your bank account, but if you don't have the time to invest it, you have to put it somewhere to earn you a yield because inflation will eat away at your portfolio. Okay, now listening to Crypto Warehouse, for example, what would you gain from listening to us? We would tell you to put 60% of your assets into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, maybe some AVAX, maybe some TON, certainly some XRP, maybe some Cardano. That's 60 to 80% of your portfolio. We would then give you the likes of Chainlink, of Dupe, of Pyth, the Solana ecosystem coins. We'd give you that as well. That might take up 90%, 95% of your portfolio. That's $950,000 of your money in relatively safe crypto assets. But you like a gamble once in a while, okay? Everybody likes to have a gamble. Maybe not at casinos, maybe not on the horses, but a gamble in terms of stocks. And a percentage of your portfolio, higher risk, higher return. Again, if you carry out correct risk management and it is only 4 or 5% or 6% of your portfolio, then copy trading is a really good thing to look at. Why? We've gone through the pros and cons. It saves you time and you can see the performance of everybody in real time. Okay, when we launch our copy trading and we happen to be terrible at it, you'll see it and you'll say, you know what, Mike's great to listen to, but I'm not going to copy trade him anymore. I'm going to go and copy somebody that invests in meme coins, or I'm going to go and copy somebody that is looking at real world asset tokens. Okay, I get that. Okay, we wouldn't be offended, and it wouldn't be the first time either. So you can copy trade people in specific markets that you think you're light. Meme coins, real world assets, deep in projects, synthesized stocks is another good one, or commodities, things like that. They would fill the gap in your portfolio. I'll get to that question in a second, Solo Sky. We don't have an awful lot of time. So I'll tell you what, let me answer your question before I carry on, or I'll lose it. My question is, are to copy a trader daily, weekly, or monthly? So what would happen, Solo Sky, is you would go in here, and let's say we've got Reborn Trader. We press that button. We put in $1,000. Okay? We would press copy. And that would copy Reborn Trader for as long as you copied them. Okay? Now, that means you could copy them for a week, you could copy them for a month, you could copy them for a year. Okay? It's like turning a light switch on. You turn a light switch on, it will stay on, especially an LED bulb, it'll stay on forever. Okay? You stop copying when you press stop copy. That's it. So you can copy them for a week, a month, a year, 3 months. It's entirely up to you. You copy them for as long as you want. Now, the trick is you have to remove your impatience from the trades. And I found this when I did it with my commodities trader and my tech stock trader. You want them to trade and you want them to make you profits and you want to see them doing it daily. And that is a discipline you have to learn. If you copy Reborn Trader and he trades on the 1st of November and doesn't trade until the 1st of December, you're going to sit there looking at your copy trades, wondering why he hasn't moved. Okay, and you're going to get impatient and you're going to close that copy trade down and you're going to move to somebody else. And that's the wrong way of looking at this. Reborn Trader says long-term, low frequency and conservative. So if you copy him today and he trades once a month on one coin, you can't become disillusioned with Reborn Trader. So what you have to think about this. What is your long-term goal from copy trading? If it's to access markets that you're no longer in because you want to keep your portfolio down to 10 or 12 crypto assets, Reborn Trader might fill one of the boxes that you're not in. Little Whale might fill another one. Now, if you want to use this for big plays, big wins, okay? You don't want to copy trade spot. You want to copy trade futures. They are your leverage plays, your leverage plays. You want to look for top trader Lin Feng, short term, aggressive, high frequency, okay? But low leverage. So he will trade maybe every day. He has been got 429 copiers, okay? So you'd want to trade him. If you want to go for Warrior Kevin, what would you get from Warrior Kevin? Well, he says he's short term, low frequency, conservative, but high leverage. So what I would imagine what Warrior Kevin would do is he might say, right, I am going to get into Bitcoin. I'm going to 20x long Bitcoin today. And then it hits 72,000, for example, on Tuesday. And then he gets out. And then he sits there and he doesn't do anything for a week. And then Bitcoin goes to 68,000. And then he goes back in. 20x long Bitcoin. Okay? That is short term, low frequency, conservative, high leverage. That is what Warrior Kevin is all about. And I don't even need to look at his profile. And that's what I imagine he is about. Top trader. Short-term, aggressive, high frequency. That means to me, he trades maybe 15 to 20 times a month. In, out, but prudent, which means he's not going to be 20 to 50x in. He might be 5 to 10x in. Okay? That's low leverage. So what would I do is I would pick both of them and say, I want something I can look at and see the trades every day. I want something I can sit at and see the gains every day. Trades versus gains. Both are obviously doing exceptionally well. Top trader Lin Feng is up 1,000% in the last 90 days. Warrior is up 49% in the last 90 days. Again, 48% is 16% a month. This is 300% a month. This is probably unsustainable. But 48% over a 90-day period for a high leverage futures copy trading account is probably very, very good. Okay? I think anything more than 5% a month is very good. So my risk profile, I would look at Edward. I would look at maybe Angelo, okay? 55% over the last 3 months, conservative, high frequency, short term. So again, what you have to ask yourself, and this is a serious question, you need to look yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, what do I want from copy trading? What does it fill? What gap does it fill in your portfolio? And if it doesn't fill your gap, if there isn't a gap to fill, you don't do it. You don't follow anybody. That's simple. This isn't something that's compulsory for people. This is something that you should do if you want to tinker and play around. And one of the things we talked about yesterday, we're going to do the Chronos night. We're going to talk about some Chronos chains, coins. Why are we doing that? Because it's a different blockchain that most people don't use, but it's a learning opportunity for you to learn about a different DeFi wallet, different coins, smaller market caps, different communities. Copy trading is part and parcel of trading, stock trading, commodities trading, crypto trading. It's just an other part of it. You can try it for a month with $100. Pick somebody, say to yourself, right, I want somebody that's going to trade every day. I want someone that's going to use leverage every day. I want someone that is going to do whatever it might be. Okay? Pick one, follow them for a month, see how it goes, see how they trade, and get out at the end. What would it cost you? Potentially, you walk away with $80. Okay? That $20 that you will have lost, you've learned how that person copy trades. You've seen what they traded. Did they lose it because of a black swan? Did they lose it because of bad trades? Alternatively, you could come out with $120. Why did you go $20 up? What did they trade that helped you to gain $20? And then you can see how they work. Because you can't say copy trading doesn't work. Because you have multiple people, multiple gains, a few losses, of course, but you have futures, spot, and if you don't want to trust humans, because humans make errors, you have bots to follow. And you could just go and follow some bots. It's not, stable returns. Okay? Best overall. Okay? And these tell you what markets the bots trade in. Doge, Bitcoin, XRP, Book of Meme, Turbo. So again, if you want to go and trade a specific meme coin because you like it, you'd go and pick a bot. If you want somebody to go and do quick wins, go and pick futures trading. If you want somebody to go and follow Solana ecosystem trades, go and pick one of those. So it's not a case of copy trading isn't for me. It's a case of which copy trading style do I want to go with? I must make sure I've run out of time. I've got a minute left. So I hope that answers your question, Solo Sky. Right, we're at the end. We've got 57 seconds left. I can't believe it. So what's my advice? Right, first of all, let me recap. We're going to start doing copy trading on GateIO. I'm going to speak to the Oracle about it. We're going to try and get it up and running. We're going to try and start with a small amount If you want to come and copy trade us, by all means, but we're going to try and get it up and running. Doesn't mean we're going to be a success. We could be an absolute failure, but we're going to give it a go. Number 2, copy trading falls into 3 different categories on GateIO: futures, spot, and bots. If you want to play around, go and look at futures, because that's where you're going to get the highest turnover and highest trades. Spot will be more conservative, but more solid gains. And bots, if you want to go after a specific coin in a specific market, that is what I would go and look at. But I have absolutely run out of time. A big thank you. Kishan is in here. Solo Sky is in here. Cyberpunk Danny. Hidden Agendas. Thank you all for coming. I hope this has been useful. Let me know in Telegram if you've liked this kind of stream. It's the first time we've done one of these. We normally look at startups, we review white papers and stuff like that. Let me know if you like us covering copy trading. We can go and look at other things in the future. We can go and look at different elements of GateIO. We're more than open to suggestions. But thank you, everybody. Let me just go back to where we are. Where are we? There we go. And very quickly then, let me tell you the poll results. Have you ever used copy trading? Yes, 40%. No, 60%. I would advise all of you to try it. Just go and try it. It doesn't have to be on GateIO. It doesn't have to be anywhere. Just go and give it a go and learn about copy trading. Go and become a copy trader yourself. Go and press the button that says be a lead trader. Try it. Maybe you will end up being one of the top traders on GateIO. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you to Solo Sky for asking the question. I will be back on Monday on GateIO. We'll be back at 11 o'clock. A big thank you to everybody for coming today. Greatly appreciate it. I think there's about 30 people in chat. Thank you, everybody. I will see you all bright and early on Monday morning. Take care.